Welcome back, everyone, to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 2, Episode 3 of Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. We are on starting Day 3 of our Fall of Avalon campaign. We've got, from Day 2, Maggot and Beor had explored the Hunter's Grove. They were able to find some food. They had a prophetic dream. Beor was able to grab Masterwork armor. And Beor was able to grab that. And we're going to jump right into round number 3. One thing I forgot to do last round was once we move up to an area, we can reveal the nearby areas. So we have the whitening here, and we have the four dweller mounds to this side. So those get revealed, and we can only reveal ones that are one away from the men here. So it's only this circle around the men here. So we cannot do the rest of the area. So this is just these two that get revealed. So we'll kind of go forward with that. Now maybe I will slide all these over to here just so we can take advantage of moving up or over depending on how things go. And I believe we're going to move into the whitening in the next round. Before we do, a quick shout out to this channel's sponsor, Pontus Fathom Press. We've got the Cat 2 journals out of Lovecraft's Providence Omnibus Edition, collecting the 6 volumes of August Moldenhauer's Cat 2 journals and Giuseppe Balsamo's Disclosure from the Necronomicon fragment, including volumes like the Necromancy of Nyarlathotep. We've got, if you go check out our bookstore link below, Jungian Alchemy and Horror and Science Fiction, Alchemy and Anthroposophy and the Dune Saga. If you're a Dune fan, there's some books for you. There's something out there for everyone. Helps to support the channel, as does visiting our Patreon. For as little as $1, you can read Genealogy of Cthulhu and support the books we make, bring this content to you. You can also go check out our gameplay for Song of Ice and Fire, miniature paintings for Joan of Arc, Eldritch Horror, Cthulhu Death May Die, War of the Ring, Cthulhu, Catan, Song of Ice and Fire, and Conan by Monolith. Go check out our game site at our website. You can see all of our game playlists there in full form. We've got probably 15 seasons of Eldritch Horror. We're on our 2nd season here of Tainted Grail. We've got 15 or 16 seasons of Joan of Arc. So go check out gameplay. Go check out our miniature painting, and liking and subscribing. Leave your comments below. Helps us to grow the community here. And thank you guys for your support. Let's jump into day number 3. We're going to take 1 energy each and have Maggot and Beor move to the whitening. It says draw a blue encounter when they enter this location. So we can draw a blue encounter when we enter this location. So our first blue encounter, it says the first encounter. And this one is Suspicious Guard. It says affinity check. If a marker is on top during the affinity check, you win. If it's on the bottom, you lose. So we've got this affinity guard, Suspicious Guard. This is going to walk us through this, I guess. So there's a Suspicious Guard here. And we'll start out with maybe with Maggot's Diplomacy here. So Diplomacy cards come out, and Maggot is able to take 3 cards from this deck that he plays with first. So let's see what he gets. He's got the ability to do so he has spirituality, he's got okay, so each one of these bonuses gains us, we got an arrow up. So let's have him go with Listen in Silence. He can line those 2 up. So Listen in Silence. So he basically can, for each of these, so we're going to grab one of these tokens. We start at this one. We've got a Listen in Silence that moves him up 1 because of his spirituality. For each one, that's 2. And then also for his up 1 here, +1, we get an up 1. Affinity check. So if a member has is on top during the affinity check, you win. If he's not on bottom, you lose. So I think we're going to win this affinity check here. And then basically from there, reward, we get 1 reputation. So Bayor is going to get, Maggot will get the 1 reputation. And let's go ahead and do our encounter. We can use 1 energy to trade, pay 1 food, and gain 1 wealth. So yeah, Maggot will go ahead and pay 1 food and get 1 wealth. So you're going to switch the food to a wealth by trading with it, and he's going to lose 1 energy in the process to do that. Once this place had another name and a busy market. Today, no one goes there, it says. Wow. So let's kind of do our encounter here. This is going to be in 114. 114 is called... Oh, sorry, this is Whitening 107. So let's go to 107. 107, the Whitening. The hole is here, as always, gaping right in the middle of Whitening. The white lichen that gave this town its new name seems to grow out of it. It covers the walls of the nearby halls with a thick coat. Only close up can one discover it, in fact, a small layer of sparkling crystals like sea salt on the wooden posts of a pier. As you inspect it, several people watch you suspiciously. If you have the Fails Legacy status and don't have Part 2 of the Hidden Treasure status, go to verse 10. So we don't have that. If you have the Winds of Weirdness status and don't have Part of 4 of the Remedy status, go to 14. If you're playing Eliel, if she's in your party, go to 13. Otherwise, go to verse 7. So we're going to go as a party to verse 7. If you have more than 2 rep, then go to verse 12. If you have more than 2 reputation, go to verse 12. Otherwise, go to verse 11. So we go to verse 12. It says, ask people to help you on your journey. Gather the white lichen. Inquire about the acolyte Burgak. Part 1 of this one. Or leave. Exploration ends. Let's gather the white... Let's gather the white lichen. Go to verse 5. People watch horrified as you pluck the lichen with your own hands and stuff it into a small deerskin pouch. Sometime later, you open the bag only to find the lichen is gone. For whatever reason, it seems to slowly disappear once removed from the main body. Gain secret card 32. Okay, we got our first secret card. So we gained secret card 32. These are out of order, but let me just go through them and find them. Gain secret card 32. Which is kind of cool. The people are horrified when they see us doing it, but I like it. Okay, secret card 32. It says Paul Crystals. Reduce a dial on this card by 1 at the start of each day. Until the dial runs out. Okay, so we'll place this one down. And we'll add a dial on it. And we'll put a dial on this just to keep track of it here. And then I also forgot to move the Menhir down 1 earlier in the turn. So we'll move him down. He's down to 5 right now. Okay, so so let's keep going. It says, place a time token on the dial and then set it to 3. So we're going to grab a token here. And we'll set our dial to 3. So we got it set to 3. And then we can go 2, 1. Let's actually move the 1 like this so we can see 3, 2, and 1. So we got to move that down, dial that down. The start of each day, reduce the dial by 1. Once the dial runs out, discard this secret card. You may earn it again. Exploration ends. Okay, so exploration ends here. And that's going to be it for the whitening. Let's go ahead and do our end of day rest so we can consume 1 food and rest up. We can move these up. Bayor loses 1 and then gains 1 back again with his rest. Restore energy to full. Advance your character by spending experience. We don't have experience. Modify your decks. If you're in location with the dream icon, read the dream. Do we have a dream icon here? Yeah, so we can read the dream icon. And then I learned that I think you're supposed to flip this coin. So let's flip the coin here. We'll just do a spin of it here. I'll just flip it. Ready? And we get nightmare. So we're going to read the nightmare. See on the skull, there's a skull side, and then there's a grail side. So let's read the nightmare side. And the nightmare says, in this strange dream, you start to age backwards, faster and faster. At first, you welcome it. Then dread starts to creep in as day by day you start to lose something. And everything that was first now becomes the last. Your last moments as an adult, your last steps, your last words, your last look upon this world, your last breath, your last heartbeat. Each character who has this nightmare gains 1 terror and loses 1. So he's going to gain a terror and he loses 1 heart maggot. Okay. Oh, and we have to do that for each character. Gain a terror and lose 1 heart. Okay, so we've had that nightmare. That's a freakish nightmare. So we've had our dream. If you are going insane, read the nightmare instead. Start the new day. Go back to stage 1. Okay, so that's going to leave us. We will go and see you guys in day number 4. Thank you for watching Fall of Avalon, Tainted Grail. See you in the next turn right over here. Bye-bye.